Hello. Hey, can everybody hear me? Alright, cool. What is going on, guys? Welcome back, fellow Eternians. I hope that is a little bit better. Sorry about that. I know this has taken a few minutes into me figuring this out. The audio stream's current bitrate is lower than the recommended bitrate. We recommend that you use audio stream bitrate of 128 kilobytes per second. Okay. Is this fine for everybody, or is this... Can you guys hear me all right? Is this working? I hope this is going okay. I see the I can, me too. Great, okay. I'm glad everybody's on board. What's going on, guys? Hello, all newcomers. Welcome back, fellow Eternians. Sorry about the delay on that. I hope we are all doing well during the coronavirus. This is something that is still going on and unfortunately is getting worse. Now, we have seen a lot of change and a lot of development in the story so far, but ultimately it seems like this is starting to get into the thick of it for a lot of countries and is really starting to cause large-scale need and large-scale effects. So I think the biggest thing that we could do is to try to learn from this and try to push through the best we can this disaster and hopefully understand more about the medicine of it and of what we need to do to support our medical community in the future for preventing this sort of disaster from happening again, or from happening nearly at the scale that it has. This is something that is difficult for everybody involved and affects everyone on the planet. So I hope that everybody is safe out there, as I said before, but today we are going to be looking at just how serious this disease is and how it's affecting the world. One of the first things we have is a coronavirus world map that I'm going to show you. It's put on by NPR. You can check it out on their website, but I'm going to go into the comments real quick and see what you guys are saying. Let's see. Andrew Chase says, does anyone know what QI... Anyway, I'm not sure what that means. No. Why do I need a last name? Says question. What's going on, man? Yeah, you can definitely ask a question. Absolutely. Please feel free to let me know in the comments if you have any questions about anything we're talking about. Feel free to just talk to me through the comments. You know, I can read the comments here and we'll keep an eye on them with you all. Let me make sure they're well in frame. I'm actually going to move myself over here so that we have plenty of room to see that. Okay, Andrew Chase says, does anyone know who is on my profile pic? Republic of Monarchy of Aeternia. Let me see who's on your profile pic. That George Bush Sr.? I don't really know. I couldn't zoom in that much. Does anyone know who's on my profile pic? Republic of Monarchy of Aeternia said, so the coronavirus is in my community. Uh-oh. I hope you're doing okay. It's in my community as well. It's been something that's particularly difficult, but we're all doing okay so far and, you know, trying to make it, trying to survive. So thank you guys very much for staying tuned with us and checking in. I hope this provides some comfort for you as it does for me. But yeah, we have 6 concurrent viewers, 1 like. Thank you guys so much. Let's see if we can get that like to view ratio going on, 6 to 6. Let's see if we can get that going. As well, if you are new to the channel, welcome. We are a micronational YouTube channel. We will talk about topics like this. We're going to go over a lot of stuff for development of nations and of politics and governments and economics. So if you're interested in any of that, definitely join in. And also, we're just a great community. You know, we're all trying to do some stuff, artistic things, creative things. So definitely hang out with us. Andrew Chase said, Lyndon B. Johnson, former U.S. president. Oh, Lyndon B. Johnson. That's cool. That's cool. The Buckeye Republic said, but I'm updating my MicroWiki, and it's in my community too. That's awesome. How do you feel like your MicroWiki is going to develop over time? Do you feel like you have a lot more to add to it? Have you updated it in a while? And going back to what we were talking about here, this coronavirus map, as you can see, is quite large. So in the world, there have been 781,842 cases, and the death toll is up to 37,502 people. In the United States, the cases are basically 1/7, a little over 1/7 potentially, at 161,807 cases, and a death toll with a pretty high death toll as well of 2,978 deaths. Italy actually has the highest death toll so far at death percentage, I should say, and death toll in general, at 11,591. They also are close to the U.S. with 101,739 cases. So this is very serious. There are some places. Rwanda has 70. Democratic Republic of the Congo has 81 cases. There are people with these cases in every country in the world. Every single country in the world has the coronavirus. This has spread, I believe, every single country in the world has the coronavirus, besides micronations. Micronations, us, the things that we, oh no, there are a few. Okay, Cambodia. Yep, nope, all these places have some. All these places have some. Anybody got 0? Nope, Papua New Guinea, they got 1. Botswana, Belize, ooh, St. Vincent and the Grenadines. Yeah, I hope everybody's okay out there. Micronations are the only ones so far that don't have a confirmed case in every single one, but we could be approaching that point. Buckeye Republic says, BRB, I'm coming to my MicroWiki, and I'm updating my MicroWiki, and it's in my community too. That's good. Buckeye Republic said, it's good, and the COVID-19 is in my community. Uh-oh, I hope you're doing well as well. Is it in your micronations, Republic Monarchy of Lithuania and Buckeye Republic? Why do I need a last name? Says, I liked it as soon as the volume was fixed. Thank you very much. I'm trying to help out as much as possible. But yeah, so we are jumping in here. Since the new coronavirus was first reported in Wuhan in December, the infectious respiratory disease COVID-19 has spread rapidly within China to neighboring countries and beyond. However, hover over each circle to see the country's case count and number of deaths. Yep. Dang, everywhere has it. Everywhere has it. Every single place has it. Absolutely insane. You guys be very, very careful out there. Vidili Blop Boop says, fun Corona. I'm thirsty for Corona. Be careful. You shouldn't be thirsty for it. You should be lightly sipping. You should be savoring, but not actually getting. You know what I mean? I hope you're doing good. Vidili. Also, I am gonna check out here some other stuff that we have. Mapping Ohio's 2,000 coronavirus cases. That is crazy. Okay. So, we're going to look at some different things with this and really get into what this is and how it's affecting everybody. If anybody out there has had coronavirus or knows anybody that has, definitely let us know in the comments. This is really serious, and I hope everybody's doing okay. Coronavirus starting to hit rural America hard. Metro Detroit, coronavirus deaths spike overnight amid ventilator need. Ooh. Damn. Coronavirus slowdown in Seattle suggests restrictions are working. Officials in Washington state worry that their gains are precarious, but they see evidence that containment strategies have lowered the rate of virus transmission. That's great. In the Seattle area, home of the first known coronavirus case in the United States and place where the virus claimed 37 of its first 50 victims, is now seeing evidence that strict containment strategies imposed in the earliest days of the outbreak are beginning to pay off, at least for now. This is just absolutely crazy. Mike O'Hare, FEMA, and other officials kept their distance from one another as they spoke to reporters. Yeah, so even their press briefings and everything, they're all 6 feet. They're all absolutely 6 feet. They have to be positioned in such a way as to maintain that. The only people who don't have to be 6 feet apparently are these two ladies, because they are badasses. Everyone else has to be 6 feet away. These co-hosts or different interviewers or family of two who wanted to watch the address by that FEMA guy is trying their best, but they're the only people in the room who can stay less than 6 feet away. They're there are a few people breaking the rules. Okay, we got a few of them out here. He's not breaking the rules. He's doing good. He's cool. They can't because they're on camera, but they're trying. They're trying their best. Everybody's breaking the rules out here, and we're gonna figure it out. We're gonna stop them. See, we gotta keep everybody in check. We gotta see if everybody's staying 6 feet away. We gotta see. Alright, we're doing good. How many coronavirus tests have been conducted in my state? That's interesting. Okay, let's check it out. What states y'all want to look at? What states y'all want to look at? We're about to figure this out. We're about to solve coronavirus. What states? Give me a state. Somebody, anybody, give me a state. We got Alabama, 6531907. We're gonna go with all the A's. We're gonna go down the list. 6,531 tests, 907 cases. Crazy. Mississippi. No reported tests, but 847 positive cases. Florida, 55,000 tests, 5,473 positive cases. Texas doing decent. 35,880 tests. 2,877 cases. Who's doing bad? California's kind of doing bad. New York's doing bad. New York's doing bad. Washington, what you up to? Ooh, Washington, but they're slowing down though. They said they're slowing down. What's Washington about? All right. Why do I need a last name? Why do I need a last name? He's asking not just why he needs a last name, he's also asking about Illinois and California. We're going for it. So, California, we're going right here. He got 89,600 tests that they've done. So they have ran that many tests, almost 90,000. But they only have 4,643 positive cases. So percentage-wise, it's not that bad, but definitely, definitely dangerous numbers. Definitely a very dangerous situation there. And Illinois, we gotta go to Illinois. 30,466 cases, 5,057 positive. 30,000 tests were done, 5,057 cases confirmed. So Illinois and California, that's what they're doing. I hope you don't have family there. I hope everything's going all right. But if you do, definitely take care. Because it's a difficult situation. Hopefully, more states will start getting to their peaks and dropping off, but for right now, we're all still kind of bracing, I feel like. Louisiana, 34,104 tests, 4,025 cases. Nice. All right, so we have that 2-2 going on. We are getting those views and those likes. Thank you guys very, very much for hanging out with me. But on our interactive map, that's the thing that I'm trying to figure out right now is how things with New York haven't actually gone to other states. And that's a pretty good sign because it means that New York has had some fairly decent lockdown procedures that have held them the numbers at bay. There are some pretty high numbers out around them in Massachusetts, Pennsylvania, New Jersey. Yeah, they're pretty high, but they're not nearly as high as New York. New York City blew up, and that's a big deal. Why do I need a last name? Said I live in Illinois, and my girlfriend lives in California. That's why I asked. I hope you're okay, and I hope she's okay as well. This is definitely some pretty difficult stuff we got going on. That's just been the biggest thing for me right now is hoping that everybody's okay, telling you that the Empire of Aeternia is doing well, and that we just really want to see things grow. You know, we really want to see everybody get back to their normalcy and their ability to feel like they can do anything they want in their life, to not be restricted anymore, to not feel worried about getting sick, and to feel like if they do get sick that they'll be taken care of, and that they won't have to worry about endangering other people, and the people that are taking care of them. So it's a really hard situation, and I am just glad that I get to hang out with you guys while it's going on. So they're saying spread of coronavirus in New Jersey counties, Massachusetts. Yeah, they have just absolutely a lot of stuff going on. Okay. Huh. Well, I hope you guys are doing well. I actually might jump onto some other stuff now. See, my thing with these streams is I'm always trying to figure out if I should like jump off of the stream and jump onto another stream or just change the name of the stream. Because I do want to check in with you guys on the corona stuff, but I also might want to jump into like a game or something. Well, let's see. But now we got to talk about this. Now we got to talk about coronavirus, total India cases, and deaths, real-time map. It's very dark. Okay. We got a big thing going on. Okay. Oop, there it is. There it is. Yep. Real-time map. Real-time. Real-time map. Alright, we're in England. We're in Ireland. We're going find them. We're going find all the coronavirus. We got them. Where they at? Where they at? We got them. We're locking them down. If you have coronavirus, we found you. and we hope you're doing okay. We're gonna come and bring you like a gift basket of like chocolates. Like, well, I don't know if you can eat that when you have. I will bring face masks and help. I hope everybody's doing well. Alright, so we got somebody in France. And what part of France? Lubar, La Luban. I am horrible with my pronunciation here, but in somewhere called Le Petit Varan, Varain, La Petite Varain. That's pretty cool. Zoom in on this a little bit so everybody can check it out with me. That's what we got going on. That's what we got. We got a lot of stuff. We got a lot of stuff. Alright. So I'm trying to figure out tech company map shows COVID-19 impact on Florida spring break on the rest of U.S. Oh, Florida, why'd you do it to us? Florida, why'd you do it to us? Y'all said, I'm still going to Florida. It's my spring break. I'm still going. Y'all said, oh no, it's fine. I'm still going to my spring break. Cause whatever. Don't do it. Y'all, for real, don't do it. Buckeye Republic says, I'm back. What's going on, Buckeye? How you doing? We are trying to figure out what everybody's doing. Are y'all really trying to go? People going to Florida for spring break, messing everything up. Let's see. Ooh, okay. Ooh, it's gonna be like a. Oh shit, music.
We wanted to see the true footprint social
music.
Gathering.
Nope. Fuck that. Okay, yep. But we're gonna look at this dude. Alright, so we see Florida. We see Florida here. We're watching a review of this man's Florida coronavirus footage right now, is what this is doing. A tech company created a coronavirus map that shows how Florida and the spring break have affected coronavirus in other states. So here we can see the beach in Florida, and this man is saying that's where everything goofed up. You can see right there where all the spring breakers who have coronavirus were pushed off of the state. It was crazy. They then took themselves and launched all the way up into space. You can see him zooming out all the way up into space. They took themselves and they launched from Cape Canaveral, Florida out there. They launched all the way. Where are they going to? They launched all the way. He let the ending go. He didn't even tell us where it was going to. Man, that's crazy. He was going all the way, and then he ruined the ending. He didn't even show us the ending. That is crazy. I am so disappointed, y'all. I'm so sorry. We gotta figure out who it affected. Who did it affect? Who did it affect? A New York father. Interviewed one New York father, Peter Levin, who refused to allow his son, a Springfield college student, to come inside when the boy returned from spring break. He said, you got the Rona and you ain't coming in. God knows what he had been exposed to, Levin said. He could have been exposed to coronavirus. He could have been exposed to drugs. He could have been exposed to the beach, to fake spray tan, to Donald Trump. God knows what he could have been exposed to, said that man's father. So he made him wash himself in the yard. That is crazy. Baron Andrew Carter, good afternoon, everyone, and how are you today, everyone? I'm doing pretty well. How are you doing, Baron Andrew Carter? I hope you're doing well. We are trying to figure out what is going on with this freaking coronavirus, man. We're trying to figure out why these spring breakers are goofing up life for the rest of us right now. All right, we got the coronavirus world map. We got coronavirus total USA cases and deaths. We got mapping Ohio's cases. We got, all right. We got new coronavirus map shows which states are best at social distancing. Which ones of y'all like to be alone most? All right, let's see which state has the most introverts out here. All right, let's find out. Let's find out which one. All right, according to a unicast, top 5 states for social distancing are. Let's give y'all some grades. Let's give y'all some grades out here. Y'all need it. Y'all haven't been in school. Y'all need some grades right now. Let's get into it. District of Columbia. If you're in the District of Columbia, you got an A. Nevada, you got an A. New York. New York had all them cases, boy. New York has all them cases. Well, I guess there are like a lot of people in New York. Okay, fair enough. All right. New Jersey got an A. All right. Alaska got an A. Alaska, is that just because everybody's spread out in Alaska? Nobody's anywhere in Alaska? Well, people aren't spread out in Alaska. They're all clustered together, but I guess they're in like little pockets. So you can't infect all of Alaska if your town is only like 10 people. The bottom 5 states for social distancing are Idaho. Ooh, you got a D, Idaho. Where are you at, Idaho? Take it. You got a D, man. You need to do something better, Idaho. Get out of here. Baron Andrew Carter said, the coronavirus here in my hometown and in my country too. Now everyone, and now you know everyone. All right. Well, what country are you in, Baron Andrew Carter? And I hope your hometown is doing all right as well. We are ranking everybody's hometowns for what they got for coronavirus social distancing. And we're about to figure this out. Idaho got a D. Montana, they got a D. North Dakota, a D. South Dakota, the pair of Dakotas got Ds. They're double D Dakotas. That's disappointing, Dakotas, I gotta say. Wyoming, that's a grade of an F. Wyoming, y'all got mountains. Y'all got hiking. Y'all got nature, Wyoming. Y'all just had to be partying, didn't you? Y'all just had to be up in ski lodges partying, didn't you, Wyoming? Yeah, we see you. We see you, Wyoming. We know what's going on. Don't even try and play us like you went out there partying in those ski lodges. Come on, Wyoming. All right. Within each state, the top 5 and bottom 5 counties are given. For instance, in New York, these are the best and worst of a bunch based on how much each has managed to improve social distancing. All right. New York got an A. Hamilton, New York got an A. Queens, New York got an A. Westchester and Kings, New York got an A. But the bottom 5, Montgomery, New York, Seneca, y'all so cynical out there. I don't even know how. Buckeye Republic, you're so perverted, dude. Why are you trying to call me out here? I meant a completely normal thing by that, a medical grading of states by that. What do you think I meant, sir or madam? I don't assume gender. So just hit me up. All right. Cortland, New York, grade of an F. Seneca, New York, grade of an F. Genesee, New York, grade of a D. Also, that way, cool. Chautauqua, New York, grade of a D. Unicast used the change in average distance traveled from pre-COVID-19 day, determined a social distancing score based on the following parameters. 40% decrease, 30 to 40, 20 to 30, 10 to 20, and less than 10. Flattening the curve with more data analysis. There will be additional components added to Unicast's COVID-19 toolkit. The company plans to include a value impact tracker that compares traffic patterns in specific places of interest to the news cycle. So they're keeping you up to date with that new news, and you better believe it's real. You better know that they're coming in with the fresh views, the fresh scoop, and honestly what everybody needs, some healing from the coronavirus. So I'm regularly checking in with the chat right now, guys. I'm trying to keep everybody updated on this coronavirus, how serious a situation this is, because we're out here. We're trying to solve this. We're trying to get these problems fixed. All right. U.S. sanctions block Iranians from accessing coronavirus map. Got 'em. That's terrible. The U.S. being dicks. Out here being dicks to Iran. Iran's like, no, we actually just need the information. And the U.S. is like, that's funny. It's like y'all need help. It's like y'all need help from the coronavirus. Iran. Silly Iran. Y'all need help from the coronavirus. We gotta stop, you guys. Right now it's a humanitarian crisis. Just give them the information. Just send it to them another way. I don't understand why it's such an issue. I really don't. I'm just trying to figure out what we can do in order to prevent this in the future. And I know I'm not going to come up with the answer to that, but I hope to spread awareness, you know, guys? We got to keep it locked down on these COVID infos. We got to make sure we know where it's going. We need to make sure we get it to as many people as possible. So, if you can't access the COVID maps, I'll straight up put it on YouTube. Hey, Iran. Hey, here it is. Can you get on YouTube? Hey, if you can get on YouTube, y'all check this out. Y'all peep this right now. That's what it is. That's the clip. That's the clippy. There it is, Iran. I got y'all. Buckeye Republic said, other than COVID-19, we're also getting too much water due to rain. Well, I hope you're doing all right. Sometimes rain can be a good thing. I was trying to do some pottery today. The continuation of a video that I made, I believe I sent it in yesterday or day before, it's the donut video where I'm trying to make a clay furnace, and you can see more about that later, but I'm trying to do part 2, and I'm trying to make a bigger structure, and I really needed more water to it. I really needed some more ash as well, so those are some things that were difficult, but the rain helped me out, so you should definitely sometimes be glad about the rain and what it can offer. Yeah, we have a whole bunch of cases all over the world. We have a whole bunch of stuff going on. We are trying to figure out what we can do in the meantime. So one of the things I want to help with, cute coronavirus memes. There we go. Georgia, he got hand sanitizer. Georgie, nobody got hand sanitizer right now, so I'm just trying to say stick your hand down there real quick. You know, just reach for it. You know what I'm saying? Alright, we're going to go to YouTube. We're going to check out some of these. Nope, not to show you. YouTube. We're going to go to YouTube. I'm in images. That's the issue. Going to go to YouTube. We're going to start checking out some of these coronavirus things right here. We're getting into it. We're seeing where everybody's at right now. Ooh, they got a lot of stuff going on. This is a saturated market. Ooh, this is hard. The rivers near me are almost overflowing. Well, can you dig a canal away from it? How big is the river, I suppose? Is it a large... Rivers generally are pretty big. It's not like a creek, so good luck. Maybe dig a canal away. Petition your city or your county or whatever. Dig away. How bad could the coronavirus outbreak get? Well, according to this guy, bad. according to this guy, this guy, and this lady, and this lady, and John Oliver. According to John Oliver, it's bad. Nope, didn't want to click on it. Did not want to click on it. Did not want to click on it. Cool. Sorry about that, everyone. As you can tell, I did not want to click on it. Baron Andrew Carter, Bandrew, as I call him, my Australia country have got 4,359 people. Coronavirus right now, everyone and 19 people died on the coronavirus in Australia right now. Everyone, now you know everyone. You're getting me with these memes, Andrew Carter. You're coming out here, and I can't deal with it. Buckeye Republic said, it's like half the state length and normal for it to get almost overflow. I hope everybody is okay in Australia with you. I hope everything is going well. Buckeye Republic said, it's like half the state length. It's normal for it to get almost overflowed. Oh, okay. Well, I hope everything's okay then. That's really serious. I don't want anybody to be hurt from a flood during the coronavirus. That would be insane. We're just looking at all these different articles and stuff. How are we? Okay, coronavirus. There you go, Baron Andrew Carter. We got you out here. Early signs that Australian measures to slow the spread is working. So guess what? Australia may not have water. Buckeye Republic could give it to them. But honestly, what we're talking about right now, is that y'all do have that corona prevention kit. So, Baron Andrew Carter, congratulations. Y'all get an A rank corona prevention kit. Congratulations. We're looking at the CARES Act right now, because you know, this man, he cares. This man cares. And this man cares. And I get, yeah, sure, okay. I'd say, you know what? I'd say Chance the Rapper cares. But I would say, as well, that Stay at Home and Cook does care, because they're trying to help you out to keep you safe and away from this corona. That's the real issue right now. Also, we have 3 likes, 4 viewers. Thank you guys so much. If we could get that like to view ratio up just a little bit higher, I would appreciate that, because we're trying to get as many people hanging out with us tonight as possible to deal with this coronavirus stuff, to figure out what is going on and how we are going to do tonight. Time Wind by Klaus Shoes. We have Acosta reads Trump his past remarks downplaying the coronavirus. Ooh, so he called him out. This man said, "Sir, look out." All right. Health experts predict that 1.2 million Americans will die if the U.S. opens up by Easter, as President Trump is demanding. Yeah, I don't think it's a good idea, man. I really don't. I think if you're going to try and open up the U.S. early during a really serious crisis, you're not taking the business seriously. You're not helping your country to heal and to make sure that you get started on the right foot again. He wants the U.S. economy to get back on track and to work really well and to be so fluid, but if we get started too soon and have another spike and it puts us out for even longer, our initial misstep will have a much deeper impact on our ability to make money as a nation than it would if we had just fully healed, recuperated, and allowed ourselves to grow at our natural pace back to the full strength that we have. If you have a sprained ankle, it is not great to try and say, well, even though the doctor told me I need to have this cast on for a few weeks, tomorrow I'm going to go out and play soccer, because that's how you get a broken ankle. That's very serious, and so you shouldn't try to do that, because it's going to put you out even longer. It's going to overstress you, and it's going to cause disaster economically, nationally, as far as your culture, as far as how safe and comfortable people feel under your government. So you have to be really, really careful of stuff like that. Buckeye Republic said, wait, why did the comment repeat? Oh, well, that's a great question. I hope everything is going right in the comments, because we're missing y'all. Yeah, and we're doing this. And Hassan has some WFH style tips. What's WFH? Alright, he said, drink water out of your fanciest mug. Solid. Remember to layer up. Okay, so these are like Hassan Minaj's tips for the coronavirus. Drink water out of your fanciest mug. Hit it up. Remember to layer up, and comfy blankets count. They do count. Okay. You can wear a Supreme shirt as long as no one can see the logo on your video call. I don't know why not. I feel like if you were wearing Supreme, go ahead and rock it. Let people know. Let people know what you're up to. Remember to wash your hands. This isn't a fashion tip, just general advice. Yeah, just look solid every day with those solid hands. When you put those hands in your food, you want to make sure that shit is locked down tight, squeaky clean. Buckeye Republic says, anyway, my MicroWiki is updated now. Well, I'm glad to hear that, man. I hope everything is going well with your micronation, and I can't wait to see the results of that. As well, I might do another micronation review here in a little bit, so definitely stay tuned if you want to check that out. I think WFH is work from home. Oh, that's a solid connection there. Why do I need a last name? I appreciate that. Baron Andrew Carter said yeah, and I also said yeah. Alright, so now I think I'm going to go into my Discord and review some micronation stuff. Hey. We're going to see what micronation messages we have. Hey. Also, if you guys haven't checked out the website, you should definitely check that out. I'm not trying to do a whole advertisement here. I legitimately just needed to go on here. But you should check that out. I just need to go to Wix. My bad. Oh no, but then I'm going to have to sign in. I'm not doing that right now. We're back on here. And I might be playing a game in a second. You guys might come and cook with me or something while I get my food ready. Yeah! I think I'm going to probably do that. Get some food ready. Eat. Make sure I'm all comfy and ready for bed. As you can see, I have my nice fit on for the coronavirus, as suggested by Hassan Minhaj, Patriot Act. I hope I pronounced the name correctly, but let's see. I'm gonna take you guys with me while I grab some food. We are gonna hang out here and try and figure out what's going on. I'm trying to think of, for the future of the micronation, what it is that we're going to launch into after the post-coronavirus era. You know, everything's kind of slowed down right now. Everybody's able to push forward fairly easily with any things they need to do, or you know, to make up to keep themselves busy. We have a lot more free time now as a whole. So when we get back to the regular flow of things, I'm trying to figure out what my micronation is going to do to be ready and to hit the ground running. And I'm curious about what you guys are trying to do personally in your lives to hit the ground running when we get back, and also just what the general consensus is on micronationalism and how this affects it. I'm going to go to Reddit and drop a line in the Micronation Reddit. Let's see. Hey, there we go. Login. Sign in. Solid. Going in. Alright, so we are going to post in here as well. And I'm going to go into our Discord where I posted earlier and copy that link. And I'm going to go into Reddit, paste that boy in there, post it up. We're posting it up. Uh-oh. They did not let me post it. They did not let me post it. Why didn't they let me post it? What did I do? Alright, let's see. I posted straight up in that MicroWiki. Let's see what's going on. Okay, no, they did keep it. They did keep it. Alright, so if they kept this one, I'll leave this one. What's that comment say? So it was actually removed. Alright. So then I'll delete that post, and then I'll remake a new one real quick. I hope you guys are doing well. There we go. Alright, so we got it up. Hope everybody's doing well. Hope everybody new to the channel is doing well. But yeah, so I am about to make some food and we are going to get ready into hanging out. The biggest thing that I'm trying to figure out with my micronation, the coronavirus though, is just what it is that we're going to be doing afterward, like I brought up. And I hope that that's something that gets like bigger and better as time goes on. You know, we've been able to put some of our time into the micronation, and myself as well as other people in my nation have been able to give me feedback on what's been going on and how things have been affecting them. So I'm really glad that you know, I get the extra time to work on this, but I do know that everybody right now is trying to heal and trying to figure things out. So we're figuring that we can get a jump start on it and plan and motivate ourselves to be ready when the time comes for everything to get back to normal. Because that's what we're really hoping for, you know. I want to make sure that everybody feels okay with how they're doing and with what they need right now, because I know there's a ton of losses of, like, you know, supplies and medical supplies, toilet paper, hand sanitizer, canned goods, you know, here and there. There's been so much stuff that people have been just becoming short of, and it sucks. And I don't understand why everybody decided to hoard last second. But I do hope that now that everything's calmed down, companies are able to start pumping that back in, that initial panic has stopped setting in. Companies can move in and start making the adjustments to their production lines that need to be in order for everything to flow more steadily and for everybody to get those products evenly distributed. The thing that I think is probably the hardest right now with that is just what it is taking out of our medical industry, you know, and out of everything that we as nations and we as micronations have been doing. This is something that's a huge deal on the entire spectrum. This is something that is taking lives and something that is scaring people into hoarding. It's something that we're able to prevent and to affect through this social distancing and through this preventative effort. But as well, we just need to be able to be ready for events like this and to know what the procedures are for being preventative, but also how to handle them head-on medically with the proper equipment and the proper channels for equipment readily supplied and available for that emergency. If the government had a plan in place where they would have emergency lines of these equipments and of these manufacturers set up in place, so that if a situation occurs where the market is flooded and where people are rushing to try and get everything, that can be eased more quickly and that everything can sort of peter out without a huge loss of resources, especially for those in the medical industry that need them right now. And I'm making popcorn chicken. So what's up with your nuggets? And that's right. Go ahead and tell me what's up with your nuggets. I've been hanging out here. Thank you guys so much for hanging out with me, though. The Buckeye Republic said it's good time. Yeah, it's delicious. You know what I mean? These chicken nuggets popping out here. And we're just trying to do that lazy at-home afternoon. You know what I'm saying? Also, if you're enjoying the video, definitely make sure to give us that like. We would love to get to that 4-to-4 ratio. And we've been trying to surf our micronations right now because we're trying to get people interested. We're trying to join in and hang out right now with everybody that's just staying at home, feeling sick, feeling down. We want to kind of lift everybody's spirits and show that the micronational community is together right now. And this is something that's a big deal for us. I hope is a big deal for you. I am trying to cook up all of those mealy boys. All of those mealy boys. We are getting cooked up. We are getting choppered up. And we're getting that meal prep ready. I'm actually going to put a little seasoning on these boys because they do not have it right now. They'll be alright. they'll be all right, honestly. If we're being honest, it'll be all right. But yeah, I'm gonna make some of those chicken bites. I also might make some ramen here in a minute. Put that together. Baron Andrew Carter redacted his message twice. That's how strongly he felt about it, and about us hanging out here on the live stream right now. You know, really getting to enjoy everything that you guys are doing and just hanging out. Let me know if you guys have something that you want us to do in particular, or something that you want me to look at out here, because we're trying to surf together. We're trying to figure out what these micronations are up to in the times of coronavirus. So a lot of the time these alliances mess me up, which is the big thing, right? A lot of time these alliances come in and they goof it all. But I'm gonna set you guys back down right here. There you go. We're just gonna kind of plop. Yep, there we go. That's nice. That's solid. That's a solid. Let me see how this looks. That's a solid image right there. That's what that is. Oh, look at me growing. Look at that TV. Okay. Hey guys, and welcome back to Just the Me Show. This is just me and nothing else, and welcome to that. So I hope you're excited for that, and this is how a lot of our live streams in the past have been. I'm really excited that I have some more stuff that I can do with you guys, including gaming. I might be playing some Nautica here in a minute, but I'm trying to figure out exactly if I want to make that a new live stream or if I want to just change this one. Motsfelt Fox said, greetings from the Kingdom of Nethia. Hey, how you doing, Kingdom of Nethia? I hope you're doing well. If you're new to the channel, definitely make sure you check out our Discord, all of our stuff. Link is in the description as well. Please make sure to subscribe. We're trying to hang out during the coronavirus. I know everybody is self-quarantining. Everybody's hiding and checking out the internet. So we're trying to show that the micronational community is still together and still strong and hanging out. And I'm also going to keep your guys' comments real close right here. So if you have anything to tell me, just throw it in the comments and we will be hanging out together. We have been surfing the micronation subreddit, and it's something that's been kind of weird because I gotta say I'm not a huge fan of commonwealths and micronational organizations. I've had bad experiences with them personally, and I also know a lot of people who have. So I don't know exactly what it is about them, to me, that is positive so far. I would hope that there can be more that's actually done with them, but right now it just seems like it's kind of a back and forth online, and a lot of the time it tends to pull more fantasy in than reality. But I definitely feel like I want to learn about your micronation. Tell me what Nethia is all about. Why do I need a last name? Said I'll design some souvenirs for Laki to start a small economy. That's awesome. Now, what exactly do you think these souvenirs are going to be made out of? How do you feel like you're going to produce them? How long would it take you to produce them? And do you feel like they're customizable? If I bought a Lakian souvenir, would I be able to custom make that and get it designed however I'd like? Are they pre-made? And if they are, how much can I expect them to cost? Can I get them shipped to me? Do I have to go and buy them personally from you? How does that work? Definitely let me know. And I'm glad your economy is trying to boost up there. That's definitely a cool thing to note, because right now, like I said, a lot of places are slowing down with everybody doing the whole self-quarantining thing. It's crazy to see that your economy is actually growing. And I think that's what we're going to see with a lot of micronations, because this is something that affects the world on such a large scale. This is something that can pull micronations up. And that's why I was saying we have to have these plans and get ready for once this coronavirus pandemic is over, because we can start with our feet on the ground. We can start making moves really early and get everything that we want together for once the coronavirus pandemic hopefully swiftly comes to an end. The Buckeye Republic said, good idea. I agree. Why do I need a last name? Laquis, that is a solid Laquian idea. I like it. Mutzfeld Fox said, I agree. More people should focus on more from their nation. I agree. Now, tell us a little bit about your nation, Mutzfeld Fox. Do you call yourself Mutzfeld Fox in your title? Motz Zelt Fox? Excuse me, I don't. I'm trying to understand your name, but is that something that you call yourself with a title? What kind of nation do you run? What kind of economy is it? What kind of government is it? Tell us a little bit about your culture and why you made your micronation. Because we're all trying to plan and figure this out together, and if we can help you to learn and figure something out about your micronation, that helps us out a ton. And also, I am excited about us being able to hang out on the stream and knowing that everybody's safe and everybody's okay. I think that's one of the coolest things about the micronational community is that right now, excuse me, right now, hope no corona, that right now we're all able to stay connected and to continue moving our economies and our production forward because a lot of the micronational community is online. So we grow stronger when things like this happen, unfortunately, but hopefully we can get a move on, and an early move on, once the coronavirus pandemic has calmed down. Baron Andrew Carter said, I'm the Baron Andrew from the Grand Duchy of Scinovio right now, sir, and I'm become Grand Duke Andrew of the Grand Duchy next year only. Thank you. I'm glad you've told us a little bit about yourself, Baron Andrew Carter. I believe you've been here though for a little bit. I've seen you around, and I'm glad you're still around. Matzo Fox, though, I'm interested in your nation. Tell us more about Nethia. And as well, I am trying to check out what we can do as far... Oh, also, Matzo Fox, thank you for subscribing. I really appreciate that. You've gotten us up to 605, which is helping us climb our way to 1,000 like we want to. Right now, we're trying to shoot for 750. That's our 3/4 goal. And if we can get to there, we are blasting off like a rocket. If you know any micronations that you think would like the channel, definitely hit them up for us. Motsfeld Fox said, no, it's a kingdom based on a councilistic monarch, 5 kings court, 10 public counselors. My title is King Vincent Paul I. Hey, well, I'm glad you're doing well, King Vincent Paul. I hope that your nation is doing well during the coronavirus pandemic. That's something that's really serious, and I hope is going well for your nation. Ultimately, if you have anybody that you know of that would enjoy hanging out with us on the stream, tell them to join up, because we are trying to make sure every micronationalist and every person we can is hanging out and is enjoying themselves. What's going on, guys? We are up to 7 concurrent viewers. We just blew the roof off this. We got 7 concurrent viewers, 3 likes. Let's check that out. Thank you guys so much for that. If you guys could get up that like ratio to viewer ratio, we got 6-3. If we get that like to view ratio up, I would really appreciate that. Because right now we're really trying to figure out this coronavirus stuff, and we're trying to get that to be something that helps us in the future. That learning from the coronavirus pandemic and being able to effectively act during it will make micronations stronger in the future, because we know how to handle it. We know how to keep our economies and our structure together online. Also, 5 viewers, 2 concurrent likes. Aw, Buckeye Republic. What's up? Buckeye Republic said boom. So I'm trying to figure out if that's a good boom or a bad boom. Motsville Fox said, we're doing well actually. Have 1 case, but they'll recover. Oh, do you really have 1 case? Can you tell us a little bit about that? That's crazy. How how has that affected your life? Is that person severely sick, or are they just lightly sick? Did you know them very closely? Can you tell us a little bit about how they got sick? Heron National Months. DPR and FU passport cover. Oh, this is cool. One of the things, be careful if you're trying to promote your passport during the coronavirus, because it's not great advertising. But I hope you guys are doing well with your nations and with this coronavirus pandemic. But I know that our biggest difficulty right now and our biggest issue is trying to get our nations together. My hope is that I can kind of boost the information and the interest in micronations through everybody being online. You know what I mean? If we can blow up these videos as big as possible with everybody being online, we can make a sincere effort at moving toward growing the channel and getting people more interested in micronationalism from a more mainstream audience. Because I think that's ultimately what we want, is to try and pull people in who can make larger and larger effects on micronations and create larger and larger micronations themselves. Right now, my chicken is almost done. Uh-oh. I just knocked you guys down for a second. I am so sorry. I was gonna say my chicken is almost done, so I'm about to get that out of here. But while I do that, I just wanted to keep talking to you guys and figuring out what it is that you feel like you're gonna be doing during all of this during all of this coronavirus stuff, because it's really difficult. Motsfelt Fox said, we are doing well, actually. Well, why do I need a last name? Said, I wish your nation well, King Vincent Paul I. Agreed. I hope everybody's doing okay. Motsfelt Fox said, I don't, but my friend's mom. I don't much. Sorry, haven't talked too much, except when we were playing D&D. Oh, I understand. Well, I hope everything's going well. That's a really rough situation, and I hope a speedy recovery. It's tough times, and just know that the micronational community is behind you. You got nations standing behind you in support. So definitely make sure to keep us updated and let us know. I hope to see you in the comments, because I want to know if she's getting better, and I feel like you're now a tether to this crisis with us. You know, you kind of give us information about how that's going. So I hope everything's going well. Mossfelt Fox said, thank you, Buckeye Republic. Yeah, that's what I'm trying to do. Let me move my guy over to the side here. See, I did. Okay. There we go. Alright, cool. That way, I can expand this out to about right there. About right there. And then let's see what that is. That's looking pretty good. Close that out just a little bit. There we go. Nice. Okay. Motsville Fox said, thank you, Buckeye Republic. And I'm trying to get into that. National Anthem, but he wrote it in the Drake font. That is really cool. It looks like the Drake font, at least. Better map with people who know Anzodia and its claim. Want to join our military? I'm not particularly interested at the moment. Coronavirus, you touch people, you're dead. Hey, that's me. Hey, that's just hitting up the coil winding machine. Hey, that's us. That's awesome. Thank you guys for checking that out. I really appreciate that. Motsville Fox said, sorry, that was why. Do I need a last name? Sorry, that was why. Do I need a last name? Who wished me luck? Oh yeah, why do I need a last name? Yeah, Buckeye Republic wasn't the one, but thanks all around. Everybody thanks. Motsville Fox said, you have a noble cause, sir. I really appreciate that. I'm trying to strive to bring everybody together during this time, and ultimately just to have micronations become more a mainstream thing. And I hope that you're enjoying hanging out with us. I hope you're able to connect deeper into the micronational community through this program and through just commenting and learning about people. Like I said, we have a Discord if you want to check that out. The link is in the link is in the description, excuse me. And we can probably post it in the comments for you. What's going on, Dalek? How you doing, man? You are a longtime viewer of the channel. Thank you so much for joining us. Uh-oh, we just had someone drop out. But thank you. Hey, we're back. Hey, I guess that was Dalek. How you guys doing? I hope you're doing well, Dalek. We are trying to check out coronavirus stuff right now. We've been talking about it. I've been making some chicken. I've been making some delicious fried chicken bites. This is going to be incredible. And we're just trying to monitor this coronavirus situation out here. Because this is getting cereal. It's getting like a breakfast biscuit cereal. And yeah, so I hope everybody's nations have been doing well. And ultimately, I want everybody to know that the Empire of Aeternia is doing well so far. We don't have any confirmed cases. In our community, in our macronational community, there are some cases. But we are trying to stay safe. We're trying to do everything that we can to prepare for that situation and to hang out with all of you guys and to keep everybody updated and to just make sure that we can all enjoy our time together. We have been using a lot of our time to upgrade our technology here in Aeternia. We've been working on a kiln. We've been working on a smelter for metals, making metal ingots, which you can check out our first video of, which was the Donut of Doom thing. And then as well, we have a coil spinning device, which will allow us to make high voltage transformers, which you can check out. So we are trying to do a lot and trying to get our micronation up and at 'em. We're trying to get our economy started, and right now we're talking about what the coronavirus is meaning for that and how we can all kind of accelerate through the coronavirus and to capitalize on what happens once that pandemic ends. Monster Fox had over 1,900 cases in Ohio, USA alone. Baron Carter said, "Good afternoon, Dalek, and how are you today, Dalek?" Yeah, that is very, very rough. Ohio is definitely doing rough right now, and I'm sorry about that. That is insane. Monster Fox said, awesome tech. Thank you very much. I appreciate that. If you want to see more of that, definitely make sure to let us know. We're hopefully going to be producing a video about our clay here soon and about making our smelter, but until then, definitely stay tuned. We're probably going to be doing more with the coil winder and ultimately getting into high voltage work. Buckeye Republic said, "Fox, you in Ohio as well?" Ooh, hey, you guys might have just made a connection there. That's part of the big thing that we do on Discord as well. If you want to talk to other micronations who you may be able to get in touch with, even in your local community, hang out with us on the channel, hang out with us in the Discord, and you guys can make sincere connections here. Matzelt Fox, if you want to reach out to Buckeye Republic, or it looks like he's reaching out to you, definitely hit each other up. That's awesome. We have a lot of stuff going on in the micronational subreddit. The Strondestian Kingdom has their flag going on. Blue Union says, which one of these do you prefer? Republicanism, socialism, communism, Marxism, anarchism, monarchism. I'm going monarchism. Let's see. Ooh, monarchism's winning right now by my vote. It was 15-15, and I was the deciding vote. Ayo, what's up? Y'all, monarchism for the win. It's going up for the win. Monarchism, how it is, how it is. Hey. Matzelt Fox said, yep, Buckeye Republic. Buckeye Republic said, nice. What city? Buckeye Republic coming at them. Yeah, and there we go. Ooh, we got 8 likes on that. We got 8 likes on that. Thank you guys so much for joining us. We are hanging out here. We are trying to make our way downtown. Walking fast. Our faces pass and we go down. Do-do-do-do-do-do-do. Dalek said, I dislike the Micronation subreddit. Well, why do you dislike it? Because we about to go in on it. We're about to talk about all these micronations. We're about to see what's going on with them. We're about to take this micronationalism up a notch. The Empire of Aeternia stands for the establishment of a monetary system based on the use of sound money in the form of gold and silver. Sound money. This man fucks with sound money like gold and silver. That means you gotta hit it on a tuning fork before you use it to make sure it's real gold. Question, for those of you who use coins as currency, what do you use? Do you use coins for some other nation, or do you make them yourself? That's an interesting question. Looking for a micronation? Yeah, we've talked about these. Ooh, wait, that was a micronation meme. Yep, we did the quarantine meme. We talked about that. We're going all the way down. We're going to go back in time on the micronation subreddit. We're going to go back until we see something crazy. We're going to find some way to tie in something crazy to this COVID-19. Hold up, we had anime. Our micronations. Oh no. That's crazy. That's crazy right there. That's rough. That's rough. Ooh, they got... I didn't even realize what this was. They got some rough memes out here on the fucking Mr. Pull the Trick. Sorry guys, that's my chicken that's done. They got some fucking mean ass, raw ass fucking memes in the micronation subreddit. These are some dank memes. Oh my goodness. This is crazy. Fascists from two fascists that mildly dislike each other form a grand coalition against them. Disappointment is immeasurable and my day is ruined. Well, I don't know what to say about that. It's so badass when people stand in front of shit they destroyed. That's funny. Yeah, it's a communism meme. Me and boys win, a new enemy arises. Oh, so it's... Are y'all communists? Are y'all... That dude's communist. Maybe they're just all allies. Maybe, yeah, that thing looks Nordic, kind of. This looks like a space thing or like angel religion-based thing. Just interesting. May I present the Carhabian Monetary Union? Ooh, interesting. Okay, hold up. Carhabia, we got some economics here. We never get economics. A guy said, people LARP as fascists without even reading any of its philosophy. Well, a guy, I do think that's an interesting point. And I have to say that if that's your point, you know what I say to it? That's actually true. But I think that's starting to get into some interesting territory there. It's always, I guess, better to like presume that someone's serious when they're talking about it, but if they're not, to just try and figure that out as quickly as possible. Also, if you're new to the channel, thanks for checking us out, man. We're glad to have you here, and we're trying to hang out as micronations, you know what I mean? Trying to get these views up and hopefully try and get you to subscribe, because we need that growth. I'm going to be real with you. We need that growth like we need dinosaurs on the moon. You know what I'm saying? We don't have to have them necessarily, but if we had them, that'd be amazing. Just like you. Now, Cold War, 7-year-olds with Nerf guns. AMAC exists, the UMN, this face. Like the Price is Right. Or the, no, that's the Zoink thing from Let's Make a Deal. Proposed flag for new capitalistic authoritarian dictatorship. Again, why the smile? We've talked about this. Okay. Ooh, we got the young thug on the money. All right, we're going down. We got. There's a lot of fascist anarchist memes out in the micronation subreddit right now. I don't know if this is a thing Montzel Fox, thank you. We're trying to go like just about every day right now because we're trying to get our sub count up. But it's pretty interesting. It's weekly, definitely. Generally, a few times a day. Not a few times a day, a few times a week. Guy, a lot of memes, in my opinion, are too bland. Well, these are spicy as fuck. Oh my goodness. Did you see the last one back here? Holy shit. When we got into that, that hit me. That hit me hard. Hold up. This is bland? That's an interesting tie-in meme. I was surprised when I saw that on the Micronation subreddit. I was like, y'all are serious out here. But yeah, no, we try to do this pretty regularly, at least a few times a week. Exactly, fascist anarchist oxymoron. It's definitely a weird scenario, and I don't understand what these memes then, because then it's like fascist anarchist, whatever, limperous, poor posture, dressed as a gang member, poorly armed. Maybe that's what they're describing. They're like, someone who is both of these things is the weirdest mix of a person. They only have limperous, poor posture, dressed as a gang member, poorly armed and motivated. Yeah, because they're conflicted in their ideology, so of course they're poorly motivated. Dumb enough to light themselves on fire with attempted Molotov attack because they're conflicted in their ideology. They're like, do I burn them or do I burn myself? And that's the real question. And then we have here the Chad Ustian Soldier, because that's a cool name. Strong posture, recoil doesn't bother. They rhyme that shit. Hold on, this is about to get into an Eminem flow. Strong posture, recoil doesn't bother. Well motivated, well armed, dressed sharply and adequately to their role. Okay, they just cut off the rhyme. Led by competent officers, well fed and disciplined. Okay, well one of them is real. Look at these real ass people in this real ass event. And then you are a cutout from a 1950s magazine, my guy. What you doing? Also, yeah, guys, definitely make sure to subscribe because we're trying to get those subscriber numbers up. If you like hanging out with us, we do post regularly, and subscribing allows you to hang out with us and get notified. Make sure to hit that bell to get notified for when we do these streams. We can win like we are. Okay, so it's just the same group of people doing the same like propaganda things. Yep, it's this guy and these guys, and here they are again. They're just flooding it with their own stuff. Commonwealth of Coronavirus. Commonwealth of Coronavirus here. Commonwealth of COVID. They're the whole COVID coronavirus nation of all the people who have it. Starting a new country from scratch. So guys, they're going to be starting a new country by creating a new planet, going there, trying to fuel it with a sun, a rotating body for it to go around, and ultimately trying to get it to sprout life, through bombarding it with asteroids which contain just trace amounts of water over millions of years, and trying to form a reasonable ecosystem environment through an atmosphere that stabilizes based on the water vapor that hits the planet and the gravity of the planet. And, then we're going to start a new country. Dalek's 1950s. That combat uniform looks 1980s and later. Ooh, you corrected me. You called me out on it. Let's see. Hold up. Let's go ahead and see. Let's see if you're memeing accurately. Let's see if you're memeing accurately. Let's see. Let's see. Let's see. Let's see. That's accurate. And with the gorilla suit stuff and the rocket launcher, I really should have thought about it. But it still looks old. Like the design, the drawings look old. You know what I mean? The way that it is drawn, the style of drawing looks older than it is. But maybe that's just like a standard thing in like military drawing or design, or in design in general, costume design. Literally every anarchist before he disproved of bias. What the fuck? It's just random shit. Okay. Vancouver isolated Soviet Socialist Republic, and they're just running. Oh, but they've all got COVID masks on. They all, as you can see, are concerned about the virus. Stop fighting or draw 25. I do like this one. I really do. Stop fighting or draw 25. My guy out here drinking the Sprite. My guy out here drinking the Sprite with the eyebrow. He's ready. I wonder what the original thing was. I wonder what the original meme was. Something or draw 25. What the fuck? No, what was the actual meme? I want to know what it is. Is anyone else curious where that meme came from? I like that one. That one was good. Has anyone else seen that in other places? Also, we can barely see what you're looking at because the camera box is massive on the screen. Oh yeah, I see what you're talking about. I see what you're talking about. Okay. Sorry, so I want to keep it kind of big, but I will make sure to adjust for what we're looking at. Sorry about that. I didn't even think about it. You're right. So we're going to go down to, let's look at these guys' uniforms. Okay. I appreciate the solid drawing here. Let me make sure you guys can actually see what I'm looking at here. Yeah, we got some solid drawing right here. We got, you know, the uniform, the pants, the shirt, everything. It's a nice, solid design, especially if he made it himself. I'm hella impressed. Created a Anzodian banknote. That's cool, and it's birds, and it has like a checker pattern on the back. I really like that. I do feel like it'd be kind of easy to copy, though. I feel like I could print this. I could forge some Anzodian banknotes. You guys want to forge some Anzodian banknotes with me? We can start a business out of it. Make a ton of money. We'll go cash them in. They'll be like, we didn't even give any out. And I'll be like, well, you made it. Posted it on the internet. Obviously, it's real. Harrovian National Months. Today is National Day in the Kingdom of Haravon, exactly 2 years ago when it was sunny. Democratic Republic of Foo. We got them going looking at you. Ooh, did they get proposed to? Did they get proposed to? Shortly after its foundation, the Empire of Aeternia concluded its first trade deal with another micronation. It was agreed that 1/4 ox of 99% fine silver of Aeternia would be exchanged for a dozen blue chicken eggs from Waywood every month for 5 months. So, very small amounts of... Okay, so they're like... some chicken eggs from Waywood. I didn't know about this. This is the Waywood territory. This is some guys that we have talked to before. Not how much is the silver worth? Not an easy question. But for the most basic method, ignoring premiums, potential numismatic value, and so on, is to go off the spot price. That would make it around 290 pounds. Wow, the only micronation I'm close to is 100 kilometers away, unless you count the Arican Empire that I'm, like, inside. How are you inside another one? Waywood territory is about 63 miles away from us. We visited them probably around 20 times since we were founded last June. That's awesome. You guys are connecting, like, in really close areas. That's great. Dalek said, I see what you mean. He said, also, we can barely see what you're looking at. Well, I hope this is better. I hope it has... looked a little bit better for you guys when we have tried to fix that. Alright, so let me go ahead and see what our number here is. We got 3 viewers, we got 3 likes. Thank you guys for checking out, for sure. And yeah, we're just trying to figure out what we're going to do ultimately. As a micronation and as a community, what it is that we're trying to accomplish, you know? Dalek said rip chat. Wait, hold up. I see what you mean. Why are you ripping chat? No, people didn't hit you up in that chat? Well, I tell you what, I'll hit you up in that chat, Dalek. I'll hit you up in that chat. I'll hit you up. There you go. There you go. I got you. I got you, man. Don't even worry about it. I got you here. Alright, because we are trying to figure out what exactly we can do about this COVID onus shit. How were you able to establish a trade deal and acquire the resources? Has the necessary land, the poultry to produce it. At the time, Samaria was accumulating them. And trade a small amount of it for the eggs. That's cool. Okay, so this guy essentially bought silver and then traded it for the eggs. That's cool. Long live the deep. Yeah, this is getting not that exciting. We're trying to find the coolest micronationalism thing out here, and so far we have not found it. The coolest one, I think, well, I don't know. The trade deal was pretty interesting. I'm glad that some like micronational economics are really starting to kick off. Because it's just difficult, you know. It's difficult for us to run micronations and to have these things going on when we feel like we can't trade, when we can't connect to other micronations. And I really want to figure out what this meme is actually from. I don't see this meme often, and I really want to know where it's from. I am going to get my food though, guys, and we are going to hang out and enjoy that for a little bit. Motzel Fox said, I made a post about creating a language. Oh, that's awesome. What kind of language? And what's the do you feel like it's particularly difficult? I like this currency. It looks really nice, actually. Is there a micronation trying to create something IRL? I've recently been curious about self-sufficient off-grid communities. When I read about micronations, I thought it was like that, but in a bigger scale, and apparently apparently micronation, they've all being shut down, excluding one from Australia, according to Wikipedia, and the rest I could find are either a protest to the government or a game made to amuse. Is there anyone out there trying to make a micronation for real? Yes. Yeah, see, so there are a lot of times when people will actually get into the micronational community and will learn about it. Like this guy just said, it's nice to know about your, or girl, said, it's nice to know about your community. I hope everything is going pretty well with your project. Do you have a blog or something like that? People will like hit each other up and will get connected like that. And that's really cool. I always love to see stuff like that where we're hanging out and we're bringing other micronations together. Buckeye Republic said oof for the chat, but never mind. Montselt Fox said alphabet wise. So alphabet wise, you think it's pretty difficult. Is it long? Do you have a longer alphabet than, say, the English alphabet? English is, what, 23, 24 letters, something like that? Do you feel like you have a more difficult alphabet? And then if you do you feel like that's warranted? Do you feel like the longer alphabet allows you to do more, or do you feel like that takes away from what you're actually able to accomplish? I'm curious to see where you go with that, I suppose. But yeah, I hope you guys are having a good night. And I think I'm going to hop off here in a second. But thank you all for watching. Thank you all for hanging out with me. And I hope you guys are staying safe tonight. Motzelt Fox, thank you for joining in. I really appreciated it. If anybody wants to get their last say-ins, say it now. Motzelt Fox said, no, it's similar to English and French. Oh, that's cool. So are there any things that you feel like give it benefits over English and French? But also, if you guys have anything else to say, go ahead and say it now, because we are about to sign out. I really appreciate you guys hanging out with me tonight, and I'm glad to have more members of the community. We're always trying to grow, and I always get excited to see what new projects we have and newcomers we have. So thank you all so much for hanging out with us. It has been a pleasure, and I feel like I've learned a lot. And say what you want to say now in the comments before I leave, because I will log off in just 1 second. I will log off in just 1 second. Gonna do it. I'm gonna do it. Y'all think I won't. Y'all think I won't do it. Y'all think y'all aren't gonna give me 5 likes before I get off this stream. Y'all think I won't. Oh, we got Baron Andrew Carter said, "Good night, Your Majesty." Hey, good night, Baron Andrew Carter. Hope you have a good night as well. Motzelt Fox said, "Easier, I'd say." Well, that's great. I'm glad to hear about that. And maybe one day we'll all be speaking your language. Good luck, and I hope you all have a good night. Peace. Oh, wait, no, we got a new viewer. We got a new viewer. Oh, no. We got a new viewer right when we're logging out. Definitely like, subscribe, all that shit. We're leaving. Bye.